And we're going live.
Ay, hindi ko suot yung pin ko. Teka.
Wow.
All right, I think we're live.
Ano ba po napindot ko? Masisira?
Good morning, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the BPM show, a show about Quiccs, the communities that surround Quicks, and the partners that Quicks works with. And tonight, we have with us the people from Toy Art PH. Please say hi to everyone. Say hi. We have Marya wearing her fabulous hat.
Hindi pa rin nagpapagupit.
Van Gogh-ish.
Yes, Van Goghish hat. And then we have Anna and Noel. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Okay. So for those of you who don't know,
Tada!
Koto.
all right. For those of you who don't know, Toy RTH is one of the organizations that puts up toy designers toy events in the Philippines. They've had how many Toy RTH events now, Marya?
Dalawa.
You've had twice. December 20.
December 15.
18 and 29.
Usually the weekend, the second weekend of December. This year, December 18, 19. Tama ba? Basta ganon, December. Second
Yeah,
week.
okay. So those are shows that the Quicks has supported and been to, and of course we're very grateful for being invited there. And also, Maria, Anna, and Noel are, I don't want to say this word, but a few of the oldest collectors in the scene. Sorry.
Oh, may
They've been around for the
Okay.
they've been around for the longest time in the Philippine designer toy scene, probably ahead of most of the other collectors who are watching today. So they're here to talk about that, to talk about what the early days of designer toy collecting was like, how it's evolved over the years, and perhaps what they see it will be in the future. All right, so let's start. Yeah. So let's start. We usually like to start with introductions. No? So please tell us where you're from and what do you do? What's your day job, Marya? Please.
What do I do? Hindi, taga Parañaque. I'm from Parañaque.
Parañaque is
south.
one of the southern cities of Manila. Yeah.
My job is to be lazy. No, I retired from our art gallery in 2019. So since then, yun, tambay. My lifelong dream, maging
to be
tambay.
Tambay, for those of you who don't speak Tagalog, is what's that? People who just
lazy.
Yeah, bums.
Bums.
Yeah.
But I work. I still work in the art scene. We still have the art gallery, but I'm not into the day-to-day operations.
Okay, so even your regular job is in the art scene. You own a gallery? Yeah. Yeah. What's the name of your gallery for those of you?
Tinao Art Gallery.
There. And it is in
Makati.
There. Yeah. So
excited na ako kay Quicks. Sige na, sila Ana na. Boring ang buhay ko. Doon na tayo sa laruan. Game. Sila Ana na.
All right. Anna, Noel, please tell the people about yourselves. Where are you from and what do you guys do?
Yeah, we're also from Manila in the Philippines, but currently we reside in one of the provinces of the Philippines, in Rizal. And then our day job is in advertising and production. And then our side job is with Secret Fresh. So we help with ad and promo there and events management and creative direction.
Yeah, so Anna and Noel are actually very key when people have shows at Secret Fresh, or like when Quicks has a show, when like Trip or who was there recently, Trip and Nebs have shows. Anna and Noel are very much involved. And of course, whenever there are big there are events like Toy Art PH of Marya is there. They also are, of course, very much involved in setting that up. No? Yeah. Okay. So this is what Marya was waiting for. No? Let's start muna before we talk about Quicks. What else do you collect first aside from Quicks, Marya?
Well, I have mainly Kid Robot. I also have Propaganda. I have Mind Style. Sa mga artists in our own English. Robots. Ano yung Tofu? Yeah.
Devil
Yeah.
Robots.
Yeah. Sina Tara McPherson.
Wow, very diverse collection.
Medyo.
All right. How about you, Noel and Anna? What else do you collect?
We have different collections, so I mainly focus on Dunnies. So
Wow,
when we started collecting, we decided we're gonna have different collections. So we focus on Dunnies, and Anna is more to Bear Bricks.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's our
So
collection.
you collect the two biggest platforms for designer toys, the Demi
Yeah.
and the
Yung sa akin kasi medyo madami na siya, more than 1,000. So I also
Wow.
have yung super plastic here. Can I share?
Sure,
Okay.
go ahead.
Pero hindi to updated. So there, I have 888, di ba? Pero hindi naman kasi yan
Wow.
siya updated.
Guys, maggaya kayo kay Marya. May ganyan. Pwede niyong i-organize yung collection.
But the library is not updated.
Complete. Yeah.
Yeah, so
guys,
I don't have the Quicks here. I don't have yung mga Ron English, yung mga Cows, Murakami, wala dyan.
You can look for Marya Dem on Tramp for her collection.
Yeah.
Her collection. Wow, over 800 pieces. Oh no, so over 1,000 you said, right?
1,000 na.
Probably.
Wow.
So I'm curious, do you have a display at home, Marya? Or
No! Ito, display ko ng Quicks.
they're all in boxes.
Yeah, they're all in boxes. So ayoko silang I don't like to display them because of the dust and everything. So I only
Even
take them out whenever I travel.
Even your Dunnies and your other stuff, it's all in storage.
All in bins. So
All in bins.
Yeah, because I want them to be in their boxes. So even this one, hindi ko ino-open. Diba?
The Sucklord. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't open them. So I only take them out whenever I travel. I bring several with me and then take pictures. Kung saan.
Actually, Marya, recently we started putting our Dunnies in Ziplocs. I think it's more safe kasi they tend to get yellow. So we started putting everything on Ziplocs and just storing the boxes.
But I have the dry boxes eh. And then I have those, yung parang beans.
Silica gel.
Yeah.
Okay, silica gels.
Yeah.
So Marya, don't you think it's ironic that you're a gallery owner and you don't display your collection?
Because even my art collection, I don't display them. They're in one room. No, but you know, no, because I have this dream of creating a tiny house, that it will be my like doll house, and I will put everything there. Tiny house. So I'm actually talking to someone already. Leon recommended someone, so we're discussing already. Kasi ayoko na. I want it to be a museum like, pero you know. Yeah.
So you're gonna invite us when it's done, right, Marya? We're gonna go see the house, the tiny house, right?
If you can during the pandemic, sure, why not? Otherwise, we'll do an online virtual tour.
Yeah, we should for the people who aren't in the Philippines who want to see your tiny museum.
Because I think in my head, I'm still trying to complete and trying to curate my collection.
I see. I understand.
Yeah, so right now I've been divesting some pieces and then buying some, just to make a sense out of everything, so that the fine art and the toys will meld together when we put up the tiny house. So that's the goal.
Does your husband also collect?
He collects cameras.
Oh, okay.
But we also have collection of antiques.
Oh.
collection of textile we're hoarders. So
But sorry, but to be clear, the tiny house is yours. It's not. It's for your stuff, for your collection, or is your husband also going to display his stuff?
he has his own space. I have my own space.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't touch my my
Okay,
space.
that's important.
Yes,
That's
yes.
important. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So let's talk about, since this is a quick show after all. Let's talk about it. So, I want to hear from you guys. How did you first discover Quicks, and what was the very first Quicks thing that you ever owned? Marya.
Oh, I met Quicks. I have some pictures.
Go
I
ahead.
met
Go ahead. Yeah.
Quicks in
So
2013
far,
because
Super early. Yeah.
my cousin Mark Custiniani, he's a painter. He did an artist talk in Secret Fresh. Okay, and
Well,
then
this is the old Secret Fresh.
yes, this is the old
yes.
Secret Fresh.
Before the
And
Secret
renovation.
gallery.
Yeah.
yeah, at that time I was collecting already the Dunnies, but there were only a few of us. And then I met Quicks there. Kasi nga yung Hidden Fortress, I think at the basement
Was
already at
yeah,
that
the
time.
basement.
And
Uh,
then we talked about the toys, and then I told him, hey, I collect Dunnies. Because at that time, Dunnies lang naman talaga yung kino-collect nating lahat di ba? And then he
was
said,
it?
uy,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And then he said, uy, I have a Dunny. Sabi niya ganon. So I was like, okay, anong Dunny yan? Sige, sure, ganyan. But hindi ko masabi sa kanya, actually, na I don't collect custom pieces. Pero hindi na ako makaback out. Quicks, ngayon ko lang sa'yo sasabihin to.
So,
Hindi na ako makaback
you
out. Kasi
you weren't supposed to buy it.
yes,
You were.
no, it's not that I'm not supposed to buy it, but I did not have any plans of buying it.
Okay.
Because at that time, I did not know him. No? So he said, oh, I'll get it from my car, etc., etc., blah, blah, blah. So, of course, I had to ask my husband for the money. Kasi wala ka naman dala niyan di ba? So, yan. So, Quicks gave me the assault
Open battery.
batteries. Oo, and then he also gave me this one. Ta-da!
A sketch. Oh, that's the original text.
Yeah. Because I did not bring my black book. So he gave me also this one. But this is the... Saan na yun? Sorry guys. So yan.
So, Maria, I have to ask, do you remember how much you paid for it?
4,000 pesos.
4,000.
Okay. So yan yun.
Alam niya.
Na may, meron akong Excel file ng lahat ng binabili ko.
What?
Tapos,
Wow.
may
Guys, marami
card
kayo
na
nakuwang tips ganyan. That's how you
So
organize your collection.
this is the
19 of
but
20.
not everything. I don't remember the prices of everything except for those talagang close to my heart. Yeah. So, but this one, honestly, it's gold. I stopped collecting the gold pieces already. So, yan. So, doon ko na-meet si Quicks nung 2013. And then, so nakikilala ko na siya. Nagulat ako when he was in the DTA, the Designer Toy Awards. So,
That was 2017.
17.
Yeah.
So I was so proud for Quicks to be included in the DTA Dunny that I talked to Big Boy if we can please do an exhibition. We even had to hire sila Ana involved dito through Secret Fresh. We had to hire a layout consultant, an artistic consultant to do the whole exhibition for the display, for the layout of the exhibition. So and then Quicks contacted the other artist for the DTA series. And then they sent over the prints, files of the prints. For Gary Ham, I asked my niece. I bought her a VIP ticket for the DTA show for 5 Points Festival, so she can meet Andrea and Gary Ham and get the toys and the prints from them in New York. and then she brought it home
Mm.
for me. So yan yung naging show, no? I think at this time dito kami talaga naging close ni Quicks because we would send emails together, and then I got to know him as a person, as an artist. So
Hey, that's nice.
yeah,
But still at the office.
so those are the pieces that he displayed, because every artist of the DTA mini series ng Dunnies would have their space, 'di ba, Ana?
Yep.
Medyo malaki yung ginastos ni Big, sabihin na lang natin, for this exhibition.
But it looked like there were a lot of people.
Yeah, there were a lot of people. And then there were a lot of pieces. But we hired Leo Abaya. He's an Gawad Urian awardee for productions of films to do if he can help us with the layout of the exhibition, because we were so proud that Quicks was included is part of the DTA
DTA.
show. Yeah.
But
So
that's also why we love Big Boy so much, no? Because his contribution to the local scene is really immeasurable, I'd say, wouldn't you?
and then when we talked about the design to Big Boy for 6-inch, sinabi niya talaga, ma'am, sabihin mo lang sa akin magkano kailangan. Because even the backgrounds for the exhibition, the stickers and how it's supposed to be placed, yung pagkakasabi sa amin ni Leo Abaya, finalo natin yon, di ba, Ana? As in to the, kasi ganun ka-usi si Leo Abaya, because he really believed in, because Leo, sanay siya as a curator for fine art. For the first time, humawak siya ng toys. Yun yung ni-request.
Wow.
Yun yung ni-request ko kay Leo. Because actually, talagang OC si Leo. Kaya gustong, even yung mga
some toys.
yung mga ganitong background for DTA, itong pink na to, pina-follow yan, di ba? Noel, kinuha mo pa yung design, lahat-lahat. Even the stickers kung paano ilagay to sa
It looks
glass.
really nice, though, I have to
Yeah.
say.
Even yung pag-blackout nitong ng bilog, ganyan, si Leo Abaya yan, and of course sila Mark, no? Sila Buboy doon sa Bubot, no, sa Secret Church. So it was this one, I'm very proud to have done this. We're proud to have done this for Quicks, no? Kasi ibang level for us, no, coming from Donny collectors. This is a totally different level when Quicks was able to penetrate the US market and being a part of Kid Robot and DTA. So yun. And then yung mga major projects na lang with Quicks, yung I will just mention the major projects with Quicks, no. And then when we first conceptualized the Toy Art Philippines, we asked Quicks if he can make a special figure. And then I talked to Frank of Kid Robot if we can use the Donny figure also, no?
Kasi what age sila? Si Frank tsaka si Marya.
coming from the DTA show kasi, parang feeling ko, parang sakto lang because it was 2017 and then we did it in 2018. So with the approval of Kid Robot, Quicks actually did this one, no? We had to submit to KR also for approval kasi Donny to di ba? The figure. And then so this is the project with Toy Art Philippines, the Donny figure. So may nahulog na Quicks. So ito yon. Actually, 40 pieces lang to. It's not 100, guys. I saw
40 pieces.
Yeah, this is only 40
pieces were made.
Yeah. So this is the figure. And guys, isa lang ang kinuha ko, hindi 4. Ha? Klaruhin natin yan.
May ganon, may nagsabi?
Oo, may nagsabi, madami daw akong kinuha. Hindi po ako garapal na collector. I know when to spread the love. So ito yun, yung ginawa ni Quicks, these were
Hand
hand-painted in
hand
the
painted in the
studio, di
Philippines.
ba?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from his studio. But I think this is a very, very, very beautiful piece because he was able to
Foreigners
follow
lifted.
whatever we submitted
Yeah.
with ano ba to? With
Kid Robot.
Kid Robot. Uy, number 1 yata to.
Wow.
Wow, nice. So, a bit of trivia about that. Originally, that figure was slated to. We were slated to make 100 of it. We were supposed to sell, I think, 40 at the event and then another 60 online. Marya, am I right?
Hindi.
Yeah.
Ang alam ko 40 lang talaga. I don't know yun ang alam ko
Yeah.
lang kasi, okay?
Yeah. But
Ay,
so we were
100. O nga no,
yeah, we
sold
were
price
supposed to
100 pero 40. O nga no.
we were only able to
hindi
make
tinitingnan.
40.
Oo.
We were only able to make 40 for the event and we were planning to do up pre-orders online for the other 60.
Yeah.
But we ran out of Dunnies. We weren't able to secure because that's actually
this figure he ran out of.
that's actually a
this
black
one.
or a white Dunny that was primered and painted over. So we had to buy the white or we didn't use the gold ones, but
not the gold ones. Because the gold
black or
ones
the white Dunny
the gold ones
were
the chase. Diba?
Yeah. So we were actually using those or the white ones, and then they were primered and painted over. So we were supposed to do another 60 pieces, but since we couldn't get our hands on any more Dunnies, we never got around to doing it. So there's only around 40 of them out there.
So actually, we really specifically requested for the Donnie kasi nga coming from the project of the DTA show in Secret Fresh, and then we're doing it also in 6-inch. We felt that and the Donnie figure is a good representation of what a designer toy of an art and designer toy is, no? It's a well-known figure. So yun, parang yun yung nilabas namin. So that's how I know Quicks.
Yeah, I think parang trivia lang din. I think if you look at the, I haven't looked at it recently, pero if you look at the website of Kid Robot, yung Secret Fresh Manila is still the only official distributor
until
in
now.
Southeast Asia.
In Southeast Asia, wow.
Official because there's a lot of resellers in Hong Kong, Singapore, in Taiwan, pero
even here,
way back in 2007, we became the official distributor of Kid Robot. Official talaga. There was a contract, there was an and it's still there na nakalagay, but the name is Fresh Manila.
So I have a question about that DTA event. Were you selling that's the one we used to paint. Were you selling the blind boxes of the DTA?
We ordered actually, it's the official launch. We actually ordered 40 cases of
And I think that night isang gold lang ang lumabas.
Yep.
Sold out? Was it sold out?
Hindi na sold out.
Before the show, meron na kasing nagbukas. I think one got a gold. But that night, isang tao lang nakakuha ng gold. I think it was Robbie.
Robbie.
pero guys, to clarify, actually, we have another Filipino artist that did the chess set, si Otto Bjornick.
Otto Bjornick.
Nauna siya kay Quicks, Pero si Quicks kasi yung tumuloy-tuloy din talaga. But with to be fair to Otto, nag-all out support din ako sa kanya. Talagang exhibition din talaga siya, 'di ba? Tapos we ordered. Ang pinagkaiba lang with the DTA because we were able to talk to Frank and he gave us 5 na 20 inches na mga Donnies, which sila Egg, sila Quattro, they were able to do their pieces also, si Yoka, 'di ba? So pumayag sila. So nag-all out support din talaga. Sila Kid Robot with Otto, we had to buy everything. Pero with Quicks, we were able to negotiate na may mga ibang concessions ibigay yung Kid Robot.
And also, I think si Otto kasi, he was using yung name na, he wasn't identified with the Philippines at all. I mean,
No,
it wasn't intentional or anything on his part. It's just that hindi masyadong nabigyan ng ano yun because not a lot of people knew that he was Filipino. But si Quicks, aside from the fact that he won in the Designer Toy Awards, from the first ano lang kasi, he was really representing the Philippines already.
Even the name of the character.
Yeah, that's why.
Ralph, si Anson ang nakakuha ng kay Quicks na 20 inches. Hindi si Philip. Si Anson.
No, Uncle Philip got the gold one daw.
Yeah. Pero si Anson yung 20 inches.
Oh,
I remember one fan asking Uncle Anson to parang when they first saw the 20-inch, they were asking Uncle Anson how much the toy is. Gusto silang bilhin. So, hindi na kilala yung usap niya.
So that's doon ko nakilala and how I was able to work with Quicks. So that's why until now for Toy Art Philippines, feeling ko lang dapat parating nandiyan si Quicks because of
course,
of our history together. Hindi sa utang na loob or whatever. We don't do that. It's just that gusto ko lang. Kasi maganda eh. Diba? May pinagsamahan eh. So, yan. Ana, Noel, paano niyo daw nakilala si Quicks?
How did you guys meet?
Kami yung sa store, kasi before we were carrying the 116 ba yun? Yung
G.I. Joe na.
Parang character na may clothes.
160, yeah. The Tech 63.
That was what we were that was what we were carrying in Secret Fresh. Naalala ko pa, pinapansin lagi yun ni Quicks pag pumupunta siya doon. Sabi niya, kinatanong niya, bakit ganyan yung post ng mga toys? Sabi, tinuturo nila ako. Kasi gusto ko ayusin yon, pero ginagawa ko parang model. So minsan nakaganon yung mga kamay, tapos binabalik ulit ni Quicks sa ayos. Tapos kasi pagdating ko doon, nakikita ko, inaayos niya, tapos binabalik ko, ginagawa ko, nakapost,
nag-aasaran.
Tapos pagbalik na naman ni Quicks, ayusin na naman niya. Tapos isang beses sinabi niya doon kay David sa sang store manager, David, wag niyo ayusin yung kasi ganito yung gusto ko, nakahawak sa jacket. Sabi niya, sabihin mo lang kay Ma'am Ana kasi siya nakikialam niyan eh. So sabi ko, nag-usap kami, sabi ko, Quicks, sorry, ako nakikialam. Kasi pag nakikita ko, sabi ko, parang na, ang ganda ng mga damit nila, gusto ko palit-palitan. Tapos, I changed the jacket, I put it on the other color. Tapos parang, that's how we met. So, we were selling those. Saka yung resin na Dani with the magnets before we were selling those. So, we had to do a bit with all the artists naman that we carry in Secret Fresh, we do the research. Kasi, every time there's a new customer, we do tell them about the artist, especially if it's a Filipino.
2017 pala to.
Yeah, we give a little bit of a background, ganyan. Meron lang akong interesting at that time, I was working at a production company. So the artists there, they're big fans of the toy community, ganyan. Tapos one of them, he approached me, he said, Miss Ana, di ba you're working in Secret Fresh? I said, yes. Sabi niya, I want to buy the Quicks figure, the one with the red parang Adidas style jacket. So I said, sige, just give me the money, tapos I'll buy it for you. I'll bring it to the office. And then he said, yeah, ang dream ko nga ma-meet si Quicks someday. Sana madala siya ng Secret Fresh dito. Sabi ko, dadalhin saan? Bring him where? Sabi said, ito sa Philippines. Sabi ko, from kung siya nanggaling, where's from? LA or something. Sabi ko, Sabi ko, hindi siya taga LA. Sabi ko, taga Mandaluyong siya. Tapos sabi niya, bakit? Sabi niya, Pilipina ba yung asawa niya? Sabi ko, Sabi ko, bakit? Sabi ko, ano ba sinasabi mo? Sabi niya, diba? Sabi niya yung si Quicks, diba black yun? Sabi ko, hindi. I was looking for his name.
Black American si Quicks.
Oo, hindi ko pa siya mahanap I couldn't find him in Facebook. He wasn't my friend at that time. So I was looking at pictures from Secret Fresh. So I finally found one. Tapos I said, this is Quicks. He said, no way. I've seen that guy before. Si Quicks ba yan? I said, yes. Sabi niya, I thought he's American. Sabi ko, no, Filipino, kaya nga Tech 63, 63. I said, oh my God, I didn't know that. So that's my favorite story to tell. Kasi parang every time that, somebody comes into the store, they think it's imported, yung mga figures na yon. They really get surprised when I say, it's a local artist. He's here, he comes here, he goes here. You can meet him. So they get excited about that.
He's at fresh all the time. Yeah. Well, to be fair, it's manufactured abroad, some of it, right? But
yeah, they get excited pag nalaman nila na they can meet the artist. Kasi it's we're so far away from everything.
And it's great that we're finally at the center of something. So,
Yes.
so Anna and Noel, what's the very first Quicks toy that you guys owned?
Si Noel.
It's the Dunnies.
The DTA Dunnies also.
Kasi also we have the resin. Kasi his platform is really Dunnies eh. So that's
the
what
Dunnies,
we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're waiting
Tapos,
for a bear bricks Quicks.
Yeah. At syempre ako, I'm waiting for a bear brick kasi, no, pero I have the Hello Kitty. It's in our room. So it's in a glass so I can't take it out. Kasi big collector din ako ng Hello Kitty. So I have the original color tapos yung retro 80s.
Those are nice, yeah. Okay.
Actually,
so,
yung isa kong Hello Kitty na Danny, it was bought sa Secret Fresh by another person kasi ito lang, pag you work there, Bigs doesn't allow us to get first dibs. Customers first. So, nung meron na akong na-reserve, there was some people who were still looking for it. So, I was able to buy it sa Green Hills. Kasi, ganun kasi yung policy nila. Pag konti lang yung, if it's a limited run or limited release here in the Philippines, the people from Secret Fresh, we don't get first dibs. So, I was able to buy mine, ironically, from Green Hills pa.
That's what happened with the Donnie that Toy Art Philippines and Quicks did also, because there were only 40 pieces during the event. And then syempre there were a lot of Secret Fresh customers, clients also who came and wanted the pieces. So talagang nagmakaawa ako kay Biggs. Sabi ko, Biggs, ako isa lang talaga. Sabi ko gano'n, please. Ako isa lang. Sabi kong gano'n. So the rest, binigay na nga doon sa ibang pumunta at kumuha, di ba?
Naalala mo yung flipper na inaway mo yung foreigner?
Guys, let's not
Yung
talk
morning.
negative. No, because, guys, look, my point is, okay, if there are only 40 pieces and there are about 50, 60 people waiting in line, please, don't give me shit that you're going to bring a jeepney full of people and you're going to tell me that all of them are clients or all of them are collectors. Because looking at them, they're not collectors. Okay? Believe me. One look at them, you're going to say, are you fucking kidding me? Diba? So I was so pissed off because he wanted like 8 or 10 pieces. At the same time, ang daming may gusto, nakilala ko, na kolektor. Diba? Who are the true collectors? So sure, you went at 6 a.m. That's okay. Then you get one. Diba? But if you're going to tell me that because you brought in 10 more people with you, they deserve to get one each also. No. Because I know you're a flipper. Diba? No, that's my only point. Let's give it to the true collectors. Sorry.
Yeah.
Peace.
That
was a long time ago. Okay? No, pero naintindihan ko si Quicks. Naintindihan ko doon si Quicks and I'm so thankful that Quicks is really was very calm. He was so chill about it, and then sinabi niya lang sa akin, one sentence, sinabi niya lang sa akin, kasi ma'am, walang rules. Oops. So, when he said that, okay, Quicks, I'm so sorry. I just, I uminit lang yung ulo ko. So that's it. That's it.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. Let's talk about what's the favorite Quicks piece that you own, and what's the piece that you wish you did own, Marya.
Mm. Well,
Wala,
kay
meron
Quicks
siya
kasi
lahat.
I was no. I don't have the tech na mga ibang pyesa. But what actually changed my outlook for the toy scene ng Pilipinas, no? Which I'm very thankful for Quicks also. Itong the Manila Kila, no? Kasi actually, ang alam ko lang talaga yung project namin, no, ng Toy Art Philippines with Quicks. But when he told me that he has a previous release in ToyCon, I really begged him to give me a set of that one, because for that I think is the turning point of Quicks as an artist. He embraced his art. He embraced his being Filipino, his culture, where he came from. That's why I'm very passionate when I collect the Manila Kila, because for me that is the most solid series ni Quicks, no? And yung iba syempre it's I understand, doon siya nanggaling. But for the Manila Killer series, doon mo makikita who Quicks is as an artist. Hindi niya kinahiya where he came from, no? Kahit na sabihin nating urban yung kanyang streetwear, etc. But pinakita niya sa buong mundo. He showed to everyone where he came from, who he is as an artist. That's why I really go after these pieces. So I only collect Manila Kila series ni Quicks, which nakuha ko na rin yung color white. Kasi
From
apparently, oh,
ano to?
hindi, kay Carlo Villanueva, binenta niya. Nagbenta si Carlo Villanueva, and alam ko, wala nang available. So, and I also want that Quicks figure ng Anatoy, so that I can, black talaga. So that I can put it beside the Manila Kila series doon sa aming small house na ipapagawa, so that the Quicks figure is also going to be there. So this one yung pinaka recent, and then I also completed yung Adidas niya lang, because for me he's been using that. So I have ito yung pinaka mga latest ko lang, because he has always used the Adidas. So I want that in the Quicks section, the Adidas and
Of
the
your house.
Kila. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why medyo naiinis ako. That's why sometimes I'm sad whenever people let go of their Manila Killer set, because guys, that's very very valuable. That's as an artist, kung kaya niyong wag i-let go yung Manila Killer niyo, don't do that. And someone is actually offering to get my whole set. That's why I have the pins also, and then I have this also, the
power bank, yeah.
I have two
Keep
of
it fresh, yeah.
those. Yeah, so I use one. So all the Manila Killer, ang hindi ko lang nakuha are the stickers. Recent ko lang nakita na may stickers pa lang nilabas. So everything is there, because I feel
Yung prints na bilog.
yeah, I have. So
There's a fresh also, yeah.
yeah, so I think that the Manila Killa set speaks so much of who Quicks is as an artist. So yun. Wala naman akong grail. That's why I'm thankful na nilabas ni Quicks yung Manila Killa.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. How about you, Anna Noel? What is your favorite Quicks?
Hirap naman sundan nun para na lang tayong kulangot dito. Anyway.
Hindi.
Hindi kasi we like to collect, but syempre, hindi naman, we're streamlining. Kasi we like this size. So, these are the ones that we have. Yeah, yun pa yung isa. So, parang this is one of the most favorite ones that we have. Kasi we like si
Russia.
Skep one also. Oo. So parang,
Sket's been too fresh, right? He said the show
yeah,
already.
I really wanted to have it kasi gusto ko si Skep, tapos gusto ko si Quicks,
He's a
tapos
great guy.
ano,
Yeah.
yeah, kaya gusto ko. Pero syempre, if given the chance, I want to have all the Hello Kitty line. Parang
All
I want to
colorways.
have all the colorways. That's
It's
my
a lot of color.
yeah, that's why. pero parang that's what I've been thinking about kasi dalawa pa lang. So that's si Noel parang
Siguro,
he likes to stick to this size. So parang we want to have the one na yung retro na parang gaming.
glow in the dark
So we want
versions.
we want the glow in the dark also. So those are the things that we're looking out for kasi nga
Saka, ako siguro in the future, I want an 8-inch na Dani na sana magkaroon ng production line. Ng 8-inch na Dani na Quicks.
Let's have Marya email, Frank. And then,
close sila, magka-age sila eh.
And
I also want the Quicks na the big Quicks figure there in Cubao X, the one wearing
The 4 feet.
the one wearing the floral shirt, gawa ni Larry.
okay.
It's
The one, we
nobody.
had one at the Secret Fresh, at the show, right?
Yeah, but I want one that's wearing the Hawaiian shirt.
You want one that's wearing Hawaiian shirt.
The one in Nobody, the store. So that's
Marya, by the way, there is a Manila Killa
forgot.
figure that you don't have.
I forgot this one, yung kay Lucin. It's just because I wanted kasi ginawa niya yung yung Donnie, 'di ba, ni Quicks. And then Lou did this one, kay isa-isa. And kinulit ko talaga si Lou. Ayaw niyang ibenta, hindi to for sale eh. Pero nagpaalam ako kay Quicks kasi hindi daw siya nagpaalam kay Quicks. So I went to Quicks and said like, I got the figure and I went to Quicks. Quicks, can Lou sell this to me? So pumayag si Quicks, di pumayag na rin si Lou. It's just because this is the Toy Art Philippines figure. Diba? That's why I wanted this one also. So I'm lucky enough na pumayag. Ano yun?
There's a Manila Killa figure that you don't have.
Ano yun?
The Ultra Tech, the 5'1".
Oo nga alam mo, pag meron ng bahay. Unti-unti yan.
I'll tell you one.
Yan.
I'll tell you one when you have your house.
If we bring that in right now, my husband will really kill me.
I can put you on the list for one. We're ready to produce, Marya. We can make you one.
But I will message you why I did not confirm on that one. I will message you. Kasi pinag-isipan ko yan during the event. But I saw some things.
No, we fixed it. We fixed all of it.
Okay. Sige.
Alam
niya na. Alam niya na.
We remolded it. We had a lot of fixes on it. But the new one is much better. Also,
I hope for the other artists also who really copy getting the figures of Quicks na hindi naman talaga niya official na ginawa, and then they will put the Manila Killa words there and everything. I hope they will stop that. No? You create your own series if you want. You can si Crayon, gumawa naman siyang sarili niya, 'di ba? But I really get insulted whenever I see a really Quicks figure and then hindi naman pala si Quicks talaga. And then gayang-gaya yung Manila Killa, no? Because let us respect that series of Quicks because that's his. 'Di ba? Kanya yan eh. Although nung 2008, meron namang naglabas talaga. Pero ito, feeling ko, insulto to sa mga Pilipino. Kasi yung red nandun. Tapos ang title niya, Flip, di ba? This is a 2008 by Mad. No? Pero yung kay Quicks talaga yun. Huwag na nating galawin. Di ba? Even kay Ronnie English naman, kumuha naman ako ng Philippine colors niya. Pero si Ronnie English yun, figure niya. Di ba? So please, don't do that. Gawa kayo ng sarili niyong figure, tapos gawa kayong sarili niyong style ng Philippine colors. Yun lang. Nag-rant.
Yeah, that's what we talked about on the show, actually. For me also, it's you have the talent. Why don't you make your own, right? Yeah. It seems like a waste of talent that you're obviously very talented in painting. It's a shame. It's a shame that you're copying. Why don't you just why don't you showcase that talent and make your own design also?
Yeah, it's
For me,
it's just
that.
sad that they have to resort to really getting a Quicks figure and doing it as is. Kaya nga 'di ba mini-message ko kayo, "Huy, naglabas ba kayo ng Manila Kela na ganito?" 'Di ba?
Mm.
Nanotech, yung
Although, it's
parang
of course
ganun.
flattering that people like it so much that they copy, right?
Well,
There's that also.
I hope they will avoid doing that. So yon. So next question. Baka sabihin nila masyado na ako nagrarant.
No, it's okay. All right, so what part of the reasons why we ask you here is, like I said earlier, you're a few of the people who've been around since the early days of designer toys here in the Philippines. So perhaps you guys can tell us a little bit about that story. Like, when did you guys get started collecting designer toys, and what was it like back then when you were just starting? Where would you buy? What were you able to buy? Yeah,
We
yeah,
Sila
Marya.
Ana.
started
Sila Ana
we
muna.
started
Mas matanda
collecting
sila.
toys
Go.
in 2007. So that's like um
13 years ago.
13 years ago. Basta in
2007.
2007.
Wow. What was
So
around then, Danny's?
no, that how we started was I had some friends who went to Japan tapos they bought a bear brick. They were
Bear
selling
Brick.
it
Okay,
in
yeah.
Cubao. They were selling it in Cubao X in a store called Chunky Farflang. So the bear brick then was 150 pesos. I thought it was expensive. Kasi it didn't have a box. Tapos but it was just the bear.
Tiny.
I
Yes.
really, yeah, I really liked it. Pero I was thinking, 150 bucks for this. Parang, I want to see more. So I was looking at the internet. And I found that there was a store near GMA7 where we were working. It was walking distance lang. So we went there. This was maybe February of 2007. Tapos, when we went there, they were out of bear bricks. Wala nang, there was no stock. And then the guy there who was selling, they said na the bear brick is not the most sellable item. Dunnies or Kid Robot stuff is the more sellable item. So he tried
Wow.
to
Okay.
sell us Kid Robot stuff. And Noel, he liked the Dunnies. There were open Dunnies na there. And then we
Ano
bought
pa siya
one.
dati?
It was
I think
the
it was
Azteca
Series
one.
1.
So at
Wow.
the time
Okay. That's
we
early.
bought
Yeah.
one. Tapos we went back to the office. We were looking at it on the internet and we saw the whole range. So naisip namin, yeah, let's go back tomorrow.
And
Sige.
sobrang expensive niya dati. At that time, because for a figure, 250 pesos dati yung one dan.
And we didn't know what.
And I was collecting Marvel stuff, other stuff. It's expensive for that small
Something
plastic
small.
toy.
Yeah.
250 pesos. So when we bought the first Dunny, so sabi ko, sige, cute naman siya. I researched so siya datab artists, and the history of the Dunnies, so the history of the artist that made that Dunny. Wala na, from there, wala na.
And the next day when we came back to Fresh Manila, there were no more open Dunnies. Blind box na. So that's how we started. We had to buy blind boxes na kasi the open ones pala were just some people were there, they opened some boxes, and those were the doubles and they just wanted to get rid of it. So from there, non-stop na because Noel wanted to complete it and it was blind boxes, we had to take our chance. So
Yeah.
we'll show you how it used to look like sa
Meron
Secret
kaming
Fresh
slideshow
before.
ng lumang Secret Fresh.
This is the Fresh Manila pa. They were
Fresh
Manila.
Manila.
Fresh Manila. Circa
Play.
2007.
This was 2007. This was how it looked like. It was filled with graffiti outside. And then one day we got a call that si Buff Monster was going. We were at this point we were just customers there, but we were helping out. So when Buff Monster wanted to come to Manila, he wanted the store to be colored pink. So wait.
Oh.
So this is Big Boy. He's painting the
Yeah.
store.
I was gonna ask, is that Big Boy painting the
Yeah,
store?
he's painting the store. So yan, ganun siya ka hands-on.
Yeah, siya mismo
Yeah.
nagpipintura.
And then this is what happened. We were preparing
nice,
for
nice.
Buff Monster to come to the store. So ayan, That's how small the store was at that time. Yan si
What? Sorry.
Big Boy. That
What's there now?
Batang-bata.
um it's beside Historia Cafe, and then this particular building became a dim sum
Dim
shop,
sum shop. Small dim
and
sum
then
Okay.
it became beside it is a ice
ice
plant,
plant.
and now it's
Okay.
it's demolished na, it's not there anymore.
It's not
So
there anymore. Oh,
uh,
okay.
so
Ito
this was
yung
how the store looked like
Nice.
inside.
Yeah, I remember.
Those are the gorillas figures that we sold. Tapos
Oh, those are expensive now too. The
ayan,
RGB.
those parang those days wala pang it wasn't like now that there's lots of people coming. At this point, si Simone of Tokidoki went to
Okidoki.
Graphica
Yeah.
Manila. This was 2008 na to.
28.
So when he went there, pink pa rin yung store. Di na namin iniba from when Buff came. Frank Kozik called Simone and told him that he should go to Fresh Manila to meet Big Boy. So he
Mm.
made an unannounced unannounced stopover. It was unannounced, but we had 300 people line up for autographs. So you can
Nice.
imagine how small that store is.
And then there's a
We had
long line outside.
300 people there. Big Boy's mom came, tapos nagalit siya kasi
Walang aircon.
there was just one aircon. Tapos he said na, sabi niya parang, di ba kayo nahihiya, nag-imbita kayo ng ganito kadaming tao, init-init? Because we didn't know. You were
Yeah.
asking us the difference. There was no before. There was no hype. So at any
Back
given
in
day, we were
2008,
there.
there was no.
Yeah, we were there in the store. We'd be lucky if there were 5 walk-ins.
True.
So
It was
wala.
really.
Nobody knew
That's
about it.
true.
Would you
Sometimes
say
people
that?
would go, yes, ano yan?
Would you say that Fresh Manila in its original iteration here, 2007, circa 2007, 2008, it was really work of work of love for Big Boy and the
Oh,
team,
Of
Yes,
yes.
right?
course.
Yes.
because
There wasn't.
He
yes,
was he
There
because
was
was no scene to speak
a
of,
lot of
right? There was no toy scene. You're right. There was no
no,
hype.
he had
Yeah.
just come back from Japan.
mm,
He studied there for a while, and then when he came back, he had fallen in love with yung art toys,
yep.
but there was nowhere to buy. So he's thinking,
Mm.
if I like it so much, maybe other people will like it. So typical na Big Boy, parang he invested and then he brought it here. But no one was there to buy it. And
Saka
we were getting this big stuff. And we were holding on to it for months and months. So parang at that time, it was really a struggle because nobody knew about it.
Saka yung reasoning ni Biggs why he opened the shop, tapos why he keeps bringing different stuff. Actually, minsan pag dumating dyan, weird din mga toys eh. Hindi mo maintindihan. Katulad ng mga kaiju dati. Pag nakita
Yeah,
mo siya,
yeah,
parang, ba't ang mahal-mahal nito?
yeah,
Pero,
yeah. Kaijus were very expensive even then, right?
yep. Pero yung ano kasi reasoning ni Biggs is, he wants other people to see na merong mga ganitong klaseng mga toys, ganitong klaseng mga designs. Parang it's not just selling, it's parang
He wanted to introduce it.
introducing it to the Filipino public na may ganito. He wanted other people to appreciate it as paano niya appreciate yung ano. Kaya lang, syempre, when it comes to these kinds of toys, you have to do research on it. You can't just see, para titingnan mo siya parang, okay, yung mahalaga dito yung research eh. Paano na-come up yung idea, ba't naging ito yung designs. Doon ka
Oh
ma-hook
my God,
dito sa hobby na to eh. Pag
you
nag-start
were
ka na
opening blind
mag-research.
boxes.
Yep. This is,
Yeah.
yung story nito, it's series 2010,
So yeah,
Five,
okay.
series 5.
series 5. Oh.
It's 5, yeah.
Pagpunta namin sa store, si Biggs nag-start na mag-open ng blind box. So, parang naka-2 box na yata siya. He was looking for the chase. Tapos
Uh-huh.
And
parang,
there was a box that
oh,
was
parang ano na,
when it came
naka 2 case,
pipi siya,
naka 2 case na siya,
yeah,
tapos wala pa siya nakuha.
there was a box that nobody wanted to buy kasi it had a minor scratch tapos the box was damaged. So parang we took a chance. He said, walang bibili nito. He said, nobody's ever gonna buy this because the box is ruined na. So we opened it. It was a chase
Chase
box.
box. Ano lahat ng chase yung series
Oh,
na yun. Yep.
oh, cool. Astig.
Yan, if you will
Wow.
see, those are the toys that, that's one thing that I would say. Parang si Big Boy kasi has that magic touch siya ganyan. Sometimes he'd buy something or introduce something, hindi namin gusto. And syempre, we just go with it. Pero we're always thinking parang, maganda ba yan? Ba't gusto niya yan? Pero he really has the eye for it. Parang if he thinks that
That's
it's nice,
true.
it will be something that people will like.
Oo.
It's true.
Yung
Totoo
trend,
yan.
leaning towards dun sa mga nakikita niya ahead of time eh.
Yan kami, we're parang opening some boxes there. This was how we used to party lang because there was a small shop beside Secret Fresh. It was a restaurant that served mga iyaw-iyaw. That's just where we had the parties. Kasi wala pang catering noon and we had no space.
Early days. Yeah.
And this was
Hawk
in Rockwell.
Baroness and Hawk G event.
They came here also. Tapos, this was in the new Secret Fresh. That's why this was like when we opened kasi Big Boy wanted it to be a big space already because he felt that it was a natural thing to progress to yung fine art. Na parang the artists that were with us in Fresh Manila, mga graffiti artists, they had grown up already and they wanted to paint, they wanted to do other stuff, and he wanted to provide the venue for them kasi the other shop was too small. And if they wanted to paint, they wanted to customize things, walang paglalagyan. So, trivia, yung kanina na Marya showed us a gallery upstairs. That was the secret gallery. Kaya yung Secret Fresh before.
May parang yung staircase dun sa gilid ng Secret Fresh store ngayon. Nakatago dati yung staircase na yun. So, parang pag alam mo yung staircase, makakapunta ka sa secret gallery.
So, yan.
So,
Tapos,
when was the old Fresh closed and when did the new one open?
in 2010. 2009. 2009. And then, pero 2009, closed na talaga because 2008, it had stopped operations, but we were still there. 2009, officially closed na. 2010, it opened again. The big store na.
Atronac already.
Yeah. Yep. So, ayan, we had the opportunity
Yeah,
to
G.
Put us one.
some artists.
Joled.
J-Led.
Our.
Sket.
Our.
Sorry.
Yan. So, yun, that was how we parang began our journey na hindi pa naman nagsistop hanggang ngayon.
So right now, pulos mga Filipino na.
Yeah. All right. So, how about you, Marya? What was it like for you when you were starting? When did you start collecting?
In 2010, actually, because my friends, tambay sila sa Tuto Domani. Anthony was a partner of Biggs in the toys. So there's just one wall where the toys are. So my friends saw the fat cap, tapos wala nang bumibili. No one was buying it. So it was on sale like 150 pesos or 70, 100 something per box. So when I went to deliver some paintings to them, I saw they showed me the fat cap. Nag-enjoy ako. So the next time they called me, hey, may fat cap pa dito. So I told them to get all the cases for me. So actually, I only wanted to complete the fat cap. But since naubos ko na from series 1 to 3, I have completed them already. I was just staring at my friends whenever they would open the 2010, Donnie 2010 boxes, no? And then, sabi ko, sige nga mag-try ako ng isa for the Donnie. I get the SketchUp ni Sket 1. Ang ganda nun eh. Yung
that's really nice.
Yeah, the SketchUp.
Yeah.
Wow! After, and then, I kasi ang last ko na kinumpleto was a JPK na fat cap kasi really wanted the JPK. So, nung nakita ko naman sa Danny naman, kay Sket 1. So, nagulat ako, ganun. So, after nun, wala na, nagbukas na ako. but that's the problem because I'm a completist. So, I went after all the pieces, no? Starting from 2010. Ano ba yung may bubble gum? Noel, yung may bubble gum? Yun yung nauna eh. So ito, the old, and then I don't have the pictures of Tuto Domani, but this is But these are Lomo pictures. So whenever a series would come out, we would go to Secret Fresh and then open the cases, no? So
Nice. Yeah.
yeah, so the old secret, the old Secret Fresh yan. Yes, guys, before madaming babaeng collectors. There were a lot of female collectors before. Okay, but right now my other female friends are, they are still collecting, but quietly. Yeah. So we were not as rabid as what the others. There were no, like you guys call the flippers these days and everything, because whenever we want a piece and then someone else has that piece, we will trade. Or if they offer a price, it's not over the top na price, it's within the forums or the Facebook groups or eBay. Ang eBay, tawaran mo pa yan ng 50% kung sasabihin niya, kung sa eBay, bibilhin mo to ng ganito, ganyan, ganyan. Sabihin ko, hindi tayo sa eBay. So, i-less 50% mo yan, ganyan. No? So, that's where I was able to meet si Ai Libudbud, si Patrick Gozon, si Uncle Philip. That's sina Anan, Noel, hindi ko sila kilala before because yun ang mga ka-trade ko dati. And with Ai and her brother, they were collecting the Dunnies also. But they changed their collection. So I was able to buy some of their stuff and also their tofu kasi madami silang mga ibang collections also. And then the Cathy Olivas, madaming iba-iba, watak-watak na mga pyesa. So, but what I like right now, like for example with Tito Burns, kasi kami parang pa-retire na, binubuo na lang no? Yung collection, panakana-kana lang. But like for example, kay Tito Burns, I see with Tito Burns yung excitement namin before kapag may bagong release, ganyan, no? Kay Ryan, kay Doc Ryan, kay Nabon. Yung sa mga bagong collectors ngayon, natutuwa ako kasi nakikita ko yung ganung excitement namin dati, di ba? Parang kapag mayroong bagong release, excited, tapos post ng pictures, yung ganon. So kaya natutuwa ako that there are new collectors right now. And well, of course, because of Quiccs also, no? That's why we have this. Kasi nabuhay ulit, na may excitement ulit. Dati kasi papaganyan na no? Noel, papagano na Tapos biglang gumano na naman. So nakakatuwa yung excitement nila ngayon. And then, walang Facebook groups dati. Ang Facebook group lang noon, yung Art Toys PH na Designer Art and Designer Toy Vinyl Philippines, yun ang pangalan nila dati, no? Nung ginawa yun ni Ai. Tapos, ngayon, ang dami ng Facebook groups. Meron dedicated to the artist and everything. Walang ganyan before. Diba? So, if you want a particular piece, hahanapin mo talaga. Pupunta ka sa eBay, punta ka sa forums, may Kid Robot forums before, no? So nakakatuwa ngayon kasi excited sila.
So would you say you see your younger self in them?
Yes. Yeah. Especially kay Tito Burns. Kasi si Tito, parang ganun, hindi ganun ako before, lahat ng angulo kukunan ko. Okay? I even have because since I keep them all in boxes, nagalit yung asawa ko. So whenever I travel, I take pictures, diba? So I even have the albums. Tinan mo yung mga old albums ko, tas kung saan ko pa siya kinunan, etc.
Okay,
diba?
that's nice. Yeah.
So, kasi, hindi ako naniniwala sa Instagram before. So, piniprint ko pa rin siya. Ganyan. Talagang, si Tito Burns, natutuwa ako kasi lahat ng angulo, kukunan niya, ganyan. Tapos, may paikot-ikot pa siya. So, yung excitement na ganon, or even kay Ryan, and then yung support ng girlfriend niya, ng fiancé niya sa kanya, or kay Bon, and yung girlfriend niya, yung ganon, nakakatuwa siya. So, yun.
Okay. Nice. Thank you for that. Wow, so that's really heartwarming actually to hear that from you. So, what would you say is the biggest difference between then and now? Like,
The
so
what?
the biggest difference of the scene is between then and now. Like, what do you like most about it now that wasn't there before? I mean, obviously it's much bigger. There's more people behind who collect.
Ang nakakatuwa siguro sa scene yun kasi mas we have social media, we have power of the internet. Back then, medyo mahirap maghanap ng articles
Information.
or
Oh,
information
yeah.
regarding dun sa toys. Ang katulad nga pa natin sinasabi ko, yung research yung maganda dito sa collection na to eh. The history
Right.
of the pieces. Whenever we're at ToyCon, kunyari, merong kunyari na interesado na they haven't seen the toy yet. Hindi sila aware. So, ang first thing na gagawin namin is explain to them what the platform is, and then parang explain to them na it's an artist series or artist-based na mga toys. Then sasabihin sa kanya, research before you buy. Kasi we don't, parang ako personally, pag may kausap ako, hindi ko sabihin agad na, sige, bili ka nito. Ko parati, research ka muna. If you really like it, nandun lang naman kami sa Ronak, you can go there and buy a piece. Or kung talaga gusto niya bumili ng isang ng toy, I suggest na bili ka muna ng one piece. 1 or 2 pieces lang. Tapos, and then, enjoy mo muna yon. Tingnan mo yung history kung talaga nakaka-relate ka. Eventually, bumabalik sila eh. Mas maganda yung ganun na collector kaysa yung biglang bibili ng 10. Tapos biglang magsasawa sila. Kasi wala sa kanilang significance or walang attachment sa kanila yung toy.
Right.
Ganun ang ginagawa ko pag mayroong yung collector. Maraming interest based dun sa mga nakakausap na yun. Maraming interest. Siguro, naging maganda yung, si Quiccs, naging maganda yung, naging sikat si Quiccs, naging platform. Tapos lalong na-introduce yung art toy sa scene na maraming from other platforms pumupunta kayo sa art toys. So, kumbaga parang maganda, nagkakaroon ng market, mas dumadami yung availability ng toys because a lot of stores are now carrying different toy brands. Hindi katulad dati na they're not popular. So, a handful of stores just carry those toys.
Yeah.
What I like right now, they're, like it opened the Filipino artists to come out, no? With the toys. Even but like with obscure sina Boss Master Jan Calye, matagal na naman sila.
Jan has been around for such a long time, diba?
Yes.
He's been doing his puzzles for such a long time.
Yeah. Of course there wwere older artists like sina Obscure, sina Neneko, no? Sina Jan, ganyan, sina Jaya. They've been there. Ang gusto ko lang ngayon kasi mas madaming artists na gumawa. So it's like, alam mo yung fine art kasi ang dami ding artists na gano'n eh. So doon sa toys, madami na ring artists na gano'n. It's just that as collectors, you really need to collect who you really like, no?
Yep.
Kasi like right now they would I have friends. They from fine art, they would call me because they want to collect toys also, etc. The only negative that I can say is that some collectors would push for their own for the artists that they really like. So they would talk badly about other artists so that the other collectors will collect this artist that they want. Guys, art is not like that. No? We have all these other artists. Let us have our own opinions about them because art is very, very subjective, no?
Subjective, yeah.
Yeah, and this especially yung pag-blow up ng kay Quiccs. That's why I'm very grateful, thankful to Quiccs also for being in DTA and doing the Manila Killer because napansin. So now we have a lot more artists. But relax lang. let the collectors have their own opinions, create their own collection because it's a joy. in collecting. It's not yung pag-uusapan niyo, uy, pangit yung ganitong ugali ni ganyan, or uy, alam mo, ibabadmouth ng artist yung isang artist, yung gano'n. It's sa mga collectors niya, no. Let's not do
Pero
that.
to add lang din, Maria, dun sa point na sinabi mo. Kasi, katulad kami ni Ana, so we both came from sa creative and then sa production side din. Nag-handle din kami. Sana yung mga artist ngayon, marami namang avenues para matuto. So we have yung mga Zoom
YouTube.
talks ngayon, YouTube, sila dyan nag-offer ng sa mga, marami na silang in-offer ng mga talks sa top din. Sana din yung artist parang learns dun sa mga matatagal na. Actually, parang may nagbanggit rin ito dati, parang don't release for the sake of releasing. So, siguro doon pumapasok yung pagka-OC ko rin. Nakikita ko yung sa production side, alam ko rin. Alam mo naman yung medyo minadali. Tapos medyo hilaw pa yung something. Parang take the time para mag-hone doon sa yung sa gusto mong gawin. Don't release na parang, ay, meron na akong to-release ko agad. So, anin mo muna, kumbaga, i-perfect mo muna yung something para pagka-release mo, maganda yung quality, maganda lahat yung, kumbaga, meron kang explanation, hindi lang nagawa ka ng something. Tapos release ko na. Maganda kasi talaga yung may backstory, tapos talagang pinag-isipan na pinagbuo na ng time para mabuo yung isang project.
Pero I think the good the excited collectors, no, like what I've said, sina Jojo Padilla also, yung mga yon, sina Chef, 'di ba? Andun pa rin naman, meron naman talagang mga okay pa rin na mga collectors, no, and the artists that are really very good also. It's just that ay, meron kaming term ni Biggs na ginagamit parati ever since. Happy lang. Di ba? So, walang basagan ng trip. Di ba?
Right.
Yung gano'n, happy lang tayo. So, because we never had that in the old days where you would talk badly about another person. Or, because, well, there are artists also in the US, they'll post online how they feel about things because they really say who the artist is and everything, but it's an intelligent conversation. Diba? So that's how we grew up in the art collecting. So medyo yun lang yung na-weirdohan ako dito ngayon. Diba?
Ako siguro, if you ask me, yung biggest difference from then and now, yung feeling lang na hindi ka weird. Kasi before, pag nalalaman ng mga tao kung kino-collect namin or kung ano yung trip namin, titignan nila kami na parang, sira ulo ba kayo? They say that. They say it literally na parang, yan, laruan, binibili nyo ang mahal. Parang, bakit? Parang, and now it's such a big community na it feels good na when you buy something, people will be there to see it, when you post about it, and then people will relate to it. And they'll tell similar stories. Parang masarap magkaroon ng community. Kasi dati, yung mga time na nagko-collect kami nun, pagbalik namin sa office, may dala-dala kami, titignan kami ng mga tao na parang, yakot ganyan, but ano yan, parang weird. Parang gumastos kayo ang mahal. So parang, syempre ngayon, ang sarap lang ng feeling na there's like-minded people like you, and then they really appreciate what, you know, you put your heart and soul into the collection kasi kino-complete mo, inaano mo, tapos diba? Tapos titignan ka ng tao na parang, ba't ganyan ang pangit? They say that, na parang kasi di naman nila alam parang ang sa kanila, ang toys Barbie, Transformers, ganyan. So, maganda din naman yan, syempre, pero it's so nice to have a real community that knows the feeling of getting yung mga art toys, parang what the artists stand for, parang masarap yung feeling. That's the main difference of doing it before when it wasn't as big of a community versus now that when you're there, when you're standing in Secret Fresh, somebody comes in, they're so interested, they know what they're talking about. Tapos when you talk to them, parang they won't even buy anything, pero parang you've been talking there for 2 hours kasi parang they just want to know what kind of stuff you're into. Tapos they'll tell you then, this is the stuff that I want, that I can have, that I want to show you. So I like the feeling of the community now.
May story ako dun sa old office namin dati. So, yung creatives department, every cube has, every artist has different toys. So, ang dami namin, different cubes, different toys. Nagkaroon ng parang burglary dun sa department namin. So, almost every cubicle may wala na toy. So, it's Marvel, G.I. Joes, Transformers. Tapos, almost every employee may nanakawan ng toy, except mine. Kasi they don't know yung naka-display.
Value ng toy.
Yung the Donnies.
So, kung alam lang niya yung value, kunyari, nung Cat Olivas na chase na naka-display doon, halaga yun siguro ng 10 Transformers na kinuha niya. So, yun lang rin yun.
Parang yun yung
Interesting story.
Yeah, masaya ngayon kasi marami na tayo. Parang it's a community, so it's nicer.
There, definitely. So Marya's still flexing. Let's give her some.
No, you know what? This was in 2015.
Yeah.
We've been trying to trace ni Androng where what exhibition it was. It was a group exhibition in Secret Fresh.
Secret Fresh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was just there. So at that time, the only custom piece that
I think sa group nila Chilean.
Yeah, that's probably
so we were trying to trace what exhibition because this does not have any box. And then it was just there. And then when I visited the Secret Fresh, nadaanan ko. So I asked Androng, kay Quiccs to because I've seen this. I've seen it posted in the internet. Toys are evil, most probably. Tapos sabi niya, ma'am, that's available. Sabi ko, seryoso, that's available? Si Quiccs available? At that time, 2015, nagtaka na ako. Bakit si Quiccs available? So I said like, okay, sige, I'll get it. So yun. Kinuha ko. Para kasi, kapag meron akong gustong artist, if I like a particular artist and the piece is out there, it's still available, I get it. To help, to at least, pull in all the pieces out of the market, if I can. So that's what I do. Nice. As a collector. As style, no? No,
you know what you're
guys,
doing.
No. Pero guys, if you see a piece of an artist that you collect, one way to help the artist is to remove their pieces from the market. So if you can, you buy them. The customs, the one-offs or whatever, the limited edition, yung ganon, that's what you do. Diba? With production, we can't do anything about it. But if it's in a gallery or whatever, you buy it. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Marya, don't you have another collection? Don't you buy the pink stuff also?
Oh yeah, I do. I have although the pink right now, whatever I like, it's not because it's just because it's pink. I don't do that because it needs to be curated also how it's going to look like. So but right now it's turning out to be Sikaos and Murakami yung mga pink ko.
Wow.
So sana yun. Pero yung kay Quiccs,
ayan, meron siya niyan. Yeah. Marya, meron ka niyan, di ba?
Yeah. Di ba? Meron ako. Carlo, di ba? Sabi ko sa'yo. Minessage ko kayo, di ba? Tungkol dyan. So,
Marya,
yeah.
that's different.
So, I also have the Sket one. I'll get yung pinaka-latest. Itong mga to Kaya lang, I haven't really opened the boxes yet. So, I have the Nathan Yurevish also. Yeah, so some are coming from the US also. Pink ba yan? That's not pink.
It's Sucklord.
Sucklord.
Yeah, but is that pink?
It's his own figure.
I like Sucklord. He's one of my favorite artists.
I love Sucklord.
Sana matapos na yung pandemic.
I watch his YouTube also. So yun. So I'm going to create a pink wall. I think it's just an excuse so that my husband will allow me to buy other pieces also. So yon. But ang mga most recent purchases namin nila were the Met Museum collection because as you guys know, the Dunnies are in MoMA and in ano yung meat and cheese, no? Those were released by the museum. So now we have the Met collection also. So that's it.
Okay, wow, great. Do you guys have any other stories about the early days that you want to share with, or is that have we covered most of it already?
I think we have.
Okay. I have one more question for you guys actually. So you were saying earlier that you see yourself, your younger self, in a lot of these newer collectors, no?
Especially kay Tito Burns. Favorite ko yun si Tito Burns.
Everyone loves Tito Burns. Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
I think everyone loves Tito Burns. I think we're all in agreement.
I like his passion.
Passion. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oo.
Special
Yung giggle
mention
niya.
Tito Burns.
Oh, yung giggle niya eh. Mararamdaman mo yung giggle niya eh. You know, right now, he's collecting 2-petal rose, ha?
Oh man. Oh wow. Okay.
What?
2-petal.
Petal.
Guys,
2
ang galing
petals.
niya.
Oh, okay. Marya had to go. Alright. Yeah, but yeah, Tito Burns was very well loved in the community. Actually, so I was gonna ask, since you see yourselves, your younger selves in these people, my last question is actually, I wanted to ask you if you had any advice for the, being, have been, for having been in the community for so long, maybe you have some valuable advice for people who haven't been around collecting as long as you, like, what's your advice? And,
Maria will have a super long advice, so we'll go first.
so, okay, sure, go ahead.
Yung when you buy something, please don't think of it as something that you let go of. Parang, it's just so heartbreaking when people buy something and then that they really ask you outright, ano resale value nito? Ganun. Why? Why do you have to know that? Kasi parang for me, why would you think of letting go of something that, for us, when we buy something, there are times when you don't think about it. We really like it. If we like the artist, we buy it. No thinking. And if it's something that catches our eye, na it's not an artist that we know, pero it's really nice, it goes with the stuff here in our house, we buy it na rin. Tapos we never, in our lives, we've had to sell once because one of our parents got sick and it was something that we didn't want to do but we had to. And that was the only time we sold. So,
Okay.
parang for us, and we ended up buying some of the things that we sold again when we had money. So parang for me, if you're a collector, treat it as you would treat something that is something of value that you work for, and you're not treating it as something that you buy because you think that you're gonna earn from it. It's a collection, eh. It has to be something that you hold on to. Possibly, if you have kids, if you have it, then you'll have to pass it to them. It's like jewelry. It's like pero it's not sana wag niyo isipin na it's like an investment that nag-iintay lang kayo when it's okay to sell, then you sell. So for me, that's parang approach it with love for the stuff.
Ako, sa tagal kong nakongolekta ng, hindi lang itong syempre designer toys. Research. Again, research. Get the toys na ako, yung nag-speak sa'yo, we have parang merong parang nakaka-relate ka. Kasi sa tagal nung kolekta kami, yung mga tao na really did their research by specific toys na talagang nakaka-relate. Ito yung mga nagtatagal sa hobby. Yung mga buyers, impulsive buyers na bibilagan ng 2 cents. Tapos, ito usually nababurn out. Sa sobrang dami ng lines ng designer toys, sobrang daming artists, mababurnout ka if you collect everything. So, mas maganda if you really like to start, research, buy one piece, two piece. If you really like it, sige, continue ka. Ano mo muna, enjoy your pieces. Ako for me, I don't buy yung sobrang dami kasi hindi ko na-enjoy. Kumbaga, gusto ko pag bumili, nag-purchase ako ng isang piece, one or two pieces, i-enjoy ko siya for a few weeks. Titingnan ko mabuti, hinahawak-hawakan ko, tingnan ko mabuti. If I buy a lot, minsan hindi ko na-enjoy. Parang nauumay ako sa kanya. So parang there's a lot of things to look at. So ako yun yung kaya ko sa do your research. Parang mas ma-enjoy mo yung yung hobby.
It's a great advice. Okay, Marya, how about you? What's your advice to the younger collectors?
I
Newer
think,
collectors, not necessarily young.
right now, take your time, no? And if you're, because I see a lot of collectors looking at how much, no, the value, the value of the pieces are, but in collecting, hindi naman yun ang una-una that's not the first thing that you look at. Does it speak to you? No? Will you enjoy looking at that piece every day if it's in front of you? Is that really who you want to be with every day, surrounded by those artworks? Because with the toys, I don't look at them really as toys. I look at them as pieces of art. No, with art, it brings something to you. So now, if people, like, for example, they buy it because, I can sell it in 3 months time. Guys, ang acceptable actually in art is at least 5 years. Before you because the taste changes, no? But if you buy, if I see pieces na 2-3 months binebenta na nila kaagad, then don't call yourself a collector, no? Or if you buy 2 pieces because you want to sell the other piece so that you can recover whatever cost, the expense you had, then don't call yourself a collector, no? Then work within your budget. Look at other artists. Because we have a lot of artists right now, and that's what Quicks opened to the community, to the artists and to the collectors. That's what he opened to us, to look at these artists also. Si Quicks hindi siya matakaw. When you ask Quicks for a list of artists, he'll tell you a lot of artists. That's how generous he is. That's why he opened our community, so that a lot more artists will be seen and a lot more collectors will appreciate these artists. So you collect because this is what you like. My friendship with Quicks, kung ganun lang yung pagkakaibigan namin ni Quicks, I could have gotten all his pieces. Diba? Tama ba, Carlo? I could have gotten all his pieces. But with Quicks, I only concentrated on the Manila Killa. No? And then there are artists also. So for the collectors, please get what you like, what you really want, what your soul needs. Okay. And then what your soul needs. And for the artists also, don't complain if you have flippers. Don't rant online that, hey, these flippers, etc., because that is our system. Don't blame the flippers because that is the system. That's how our system works. If you don't want flippers, then release 15 pieces lang. At the price of at least habulin mo secondary market mo, diba? And then magkakaroon ka ng solid collectors mo. But no, you want more collectors eh. You opened yourself to that. So don't complain. Diba? Can naririnig ba natin nagko-complain si Quicks?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We never.
Because you opened yourself to that. So just continue your art. Just do it. Just go creating, producing, developing.
Just do it.
Diba? 3 strikes. Just do it, diba? No, because that's our community, that's our system also eh. Diba? So you
That's
can't
valid.
blame them. You can't blame them because that's how it works. So now for the collectors, the true collectors, for us to prevent that and to help the artists that we really like, is that you really collect. If it's in the market, you get it. Except for production, madami masyado. But if it's a custom, grab it. If you really want to help the artist, para walang lumulutang sa secondary market. So yun.
Awesome.
Happy lang.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
the
happy
Meron
sign.
akong,
lang.
I'll add something
Sabi nga ni
lang.
Big.
Parang,
Yeah,
I'll add
go,
something
go.
lang. Ito isang maganda, piece of advice dun sa mga collectors na, have patience lang parati. Eventually, if meron kang inaay na piece na wala na, ubos na or something, patience lang. Eventually, you will get that piece. Don't parang buy, kunyari hat ka dun sa item, pag may dumating na chance na sobrang mahal or something, well, kung hindi kaya ng budget, huwag mong pilitin. Eventually, you will have that piece.
Yeah.
Patience lang.
Because there are a lot right now who are selling. And I'm like their whole collection, not just in the Philippines, but also in the US. Diba? And sana may tinira sila sa collection nila. But you know, someone told me na, kita nyo puro si Quicks ang binebenta. For me, it's not negative na binebenta si Quicks, na siya ang madaming binebenta ngayon. Kasi, you know why? Kasi it means, alam nila na mabenta si Quicks.
Saka iba yung situation ngayon. So, maybe they really need the money.
For me, hindi sa akin negative na kung lumabas sa market ang pyesa ni Quicks. Diba? Kung sa production, kung mga custom, grab niya yan kagad. Pero sa production, hindi. Kasi ibig sabihin, diba? Naniniwala sila doon sa value ng mga pyesa ni Quicks. Yeah. Ano na solid na diba? Oh, by the way, ngayon ko lang sabi, I'm hoping that an art toy designer someday will be in the CCP 13 Artist Award. Someone will be awarded the CCP 13 Artist because I think our community of artists right now is very mature to have someone to be nominated in the CCP 13 Artists or even awarded.
Do you think as Marya, as being someone with both feet in the traditional art and toy art scene, do you think that the traditional art scene is ready for that? Because you know here in the Philippines, very conservative. The traditional art scene is very, very conservative.
But because the 13 Artist Award naman kasi it's not for the traditional
For younger artists.
Diba? It's someone who etched himself or created something out of their art that was not seen before or not felt before. And I think the toy community in the Philippines is now quite mature, medyo hitik na siya.
If you
at least someone will look at it, diba?
And if you notice, if there are houses that are featured na their art collectors, they have art toys na. No house who has a decent art collection does not have a toy.
Yeah.
Like even if it's just a cause or they have a cause.
Yeah, and even the stuff that we release at Secret Fresh, they're in all the important collectors.
You know the problem right now with the Secret Fresh releases because sometimes they're huge, sculptural pieces na rin kasi. Ang nagiging problema ngayon, I have two friends, they're getting a warehouse. Just
scaling down naman.
Just for the paintings and then the sculptures also. That's a problem right now, diba? Pero it's a good problem. It means
it's a good problem to have.
Yeah, they are buying, diba? Alam nyo kasi, hindi lang itong mga maiingay sa atin dito sa Facebook are the collectors of toys. No.
Yep.
We have a lot, diba? And we talk all the time. So, we nagtatawagan kami, ganyan, tatawag din sila. Minsan, uy, narinig mo na tong si artist na ganito, ganyan. Diba? So, alam niyo yun, kasi minsan, i-vouch ko sila sa inyo, pero hindi niyo naman sila nakikita, di ba? Na maingay, hindi sila nagsasalita. Pero, sasabihin ko sa inyo yung pangalan, di ba? Na sana pagbigyan nyo. You know why? Because they are true collectors. Di ba? Hindi porket hindi nyo narinig, they're not collectors anymore because quiet. Diba? Hindi kagaya namin nila Noel.
And they don't sell kasi. They don't sell.
Yeah, they don't. They don't sell. You know, if they sell, it's within the family. Or it's if we sell within our group of friends only. So, walang triple, apat na presyo dyan. No. Diba? It's just because alam namin, they would appreciate it more. It will go to a better house. And since it won't fit in my collection anymore, then I call my other friends, hey, kayo first, you know, would you like to get this one? And sila lang, mas malalaki ang kinukuha nila. Paintings, di ba, kay Quiccs?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so there are a lot of collectors out there. So, yun. It's mature. It's mature enough for people in the fine art community to at least take a peek, take a look at them, because there are graffiti artists who are 13 artist awardees.
Tito Burns is asking, where do you nominate Quicks for that?
So
Can we nominate it?
Sa CCP, 13 artists. Every 2 years yan eh. So nag-aabang na lang din ako.
I think you compile some works and then you have them.
There's a form.
committee.
They send you a form, no? Then you nominate. Once you're nominated, you will receive a letter or a notification that you're nominated. So the artist job right now is to build their portfolio. No, binders and binders, because there will be judges, no? So the judges papadala yung mga binders sa judges, and then they will review, they will read, they will research about the artist, and then pag judging, they will all meet, they will judge, they will argue why this artist should be awarded the 13 artists, blah blah. May iyakan pa na kasi nainis. May gusto siyang artist. I know that. Kasi may gusto siyang artist, hindi makapasok.
Have you been there? I mean, were you part of the committee or?
No, I have artist friends who's been in the
nominated.
Judges. Who's been judges, nominated, etc. But
Lina,
it's fun. Even
part of that, isn't he, Marya?
Si
Linard?
Yeah. Tsaka si Dr. Carayom, si Mark Salvatos.
Dr. Carayom, yeah.
Yeah, si Salvatos, si Mark Valenzuela, PSP, di ba? Some PSP people are 13 artist awardees already. So, I've helped also put up the exhibition of the 13 artist awardees, yung ganyan. So, it's a nice validation of what the artists, of what the toy artists are doing for the art scene. So yun, tama ba? Validation. Parang negative ano. Pero it is some kind of validation na mapansin na, hey, this is art. Diba? So yun. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let's hope so. Let's hope merong eventually local artists toy artists who get noticed by that community.
Someone who's original, who's, diba? So, napag-usapan na naman niya nila, diba? So, yun.
Okay. All right. Actually, that brings us to the end of our episode today, I think. So before we go, last words from everyone. Say goodbye, and perhaps you can let them know where they can follow you or where they can find you. Marya.
For secret question, parang look out for collaborations. We have a ongoing collaboration, so hopefully push through na lahat. So look out for them.
I think we're going to have a big event on October. Syempre, it's not something that you can go to, pero we'll have one big thing this October. So, yun lang. And then follow the apparel. I hope we have another Quiccs apparel partnership again. Because that's
Sure.
one of the best sellers that we had sa Fresh. So, yun. Take care, everyone.
Yeah. For
Perhaps you can
yeah.
mention also yung the accounts of Secret Fresh. How do they
It's
find you on
Secret Fresh
Facebook,
PH.
Instagram?
In
Okay.
Instagram, Secret Fresh PH. In Facebook, it's Secret Fresh lang. That's
And
it.
then website is
Now it's secretfresh.ph.
okay there.
Yeah.
All right. And then
So
Marya, please.
yeah, sa Toy Art Philippines, guys, we created this group, no, because of the love for art toys, art and designer toys. So I hope you can share
Like and
or
follow.
like
Yeah.
follow. For the artists also, if you have releases, you can send us a message and then we will post. It's all news. It's all news. There's no selling. There's no trading. And then we're we're still polishing some ideas kasi but of course we're going to send it to Quicks. But we're still talking to two big production companies, to two toy companies. So once okay, and then we will of course we will send the proposal to Carlo and to Quicks also. So yon. And so guys, stay safe, happy
This is
lang
for December
for
or
December, yeah. For
okay.
December.
So
Kasi we're still trying to find out for the shipping and everything, figure, blah blah blah. So medyo medyo mahirap pa ngayon eh. So pero malapit na.
yeah.
Fine tune na lang yung ideas eh.
So safe to say there will, even if there is no Art Toys PH physical event, there is something that's gonna happen in December
We
for
will
Art
still
Toys.
set it up at 6 inch. There will
Okay.
still be
It
selling.
can be online. It can
Yeah.
be online.
We will do a virtual exhibition, but we will, to be fair to the artists that we will be inviting for the exhibition. Uh, I am not sure about the selling booths, but for the exhibition, we will still push to have it set up in Secret Fresh
Okay.
as an exhibition. Yan.
Cool. So
Yan. So
something to look
yun.
forward to, guys. So
Yeah.
first,
So guys, happy lang ha.
dito ko lang dito ko first time to hear about this. Me too, for me. So yay for December.
No, but we're still polishing kasi it really depends on what platform eh. So
Okay, sure. Let us know. Yeah.
yeah.
And of course, we'll support, of course.
Yeah.
There, actually, that's it for today's episode. Thank you guys thank you for your time, Marya,
Thank you.
Anna, yes, Noel, and of course, aside from your time, thank you for everything you've done for the community at large. I think everyone appreciates what you've done and what you continued to do for the community that you've seen from its infancy, and now it's mature now, like you said, and we hope it still grows, and we hope you're still going to be part of it, and you're still going to do what you do for it. There. So
Thank
and
you.
everyone at home, thank you for watching. And next week, our guest is gonna be you saw him kanina. Yeah,
Saklord!
Saklord's gonna be on the show next week. So
Carlo yung isang Saklord.
I'll ask him about it. He owes me a few pieces.
Alright.
He's supposed
Alam
to
mo
send
na.
me a few of those.
Automatic. Okay. Thank you so
All right,
much.
so
Stay safe,
okay,
ha?
thank you everyone. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next week.
Salamat! Stay safe. Ay,
Salamat. Oh, Marya, wait, one more thing.
What?
Dex says
What?
he'll send you a pack of the stickers that you don't have.
Oh! Thank you, Dex! Yoo-hoo!
Dex will PM you.
Yan ang
Marya.
grail ko. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
guys.
much.
Thank you.
Ingat.
Salamat.
Stay safe.